Hello, friends. Yesterday we started reading a story about Millie's super duper bamboozle horn. Now, Millie had collected some objects that people were throwing away for her invention. What objects had she collected? That's right, she had a broken tuba. What did she get from Dad? That's right, a pipe from under the sink. And she also got some old refrigerator coils. Now, today we're going to read about her horn. Do you think her horn's going to make music? Let's find out. Okay, I want you to be on page 60. We're starting with chapter 2, A Special Horn. At last, Millie opened the door. She held what looked like a huge tangle of twisted pretzels. Dad blinked. Mom sat down and fanned herself. "What is that thing?" she asked. "The super duper bamboozle horn," Millie said in surprise. She put the horn to her lips and gave it a mighty blast. Pause the video. Mom put her hands over her ears. "That's some horn," Dad said. "I think you had better play it outside." "Yes, sir," Millie said. She went outside and marched up and down in front of the house. Pause the video. Mr. Fisher dropped his hose and put his hands over his ears. Mr. Fisher's beagle ran for the doghouse, howling. He got tangled in the hose and dragged the sprinkler after him. Miss Glennon dropped her rake and put her hands over her ears. Her cat ran for the tree, scattering the pile of leaves on the way. Pause the video. Mr. Brady dropped his paintbrush and put his hands over his ears. Mom and Dad came running out of the house. "What is that?" said Mr. Fisher. "It's my super duper bamboozle horn," said Millie. "Isn't it great?" "Just great, Millie," said Miss Glennon with a twinkle in her eye. "But it has one problem." Pause the video. "I have something that will help," said Mom. She went into the house and came out with a small pillow. She put the pillow in the horn. "There, Millie," she said. "Try that." Blum, blah, blat, 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 blum, went the horn. Millie gave her mom a happy smile. "Thanks, Mom." Pause the video. Mom and Dad went back inside the house. Mr. Fisher went back to finish watering the flowers. Miss Glennon went back to raking her leaves. Mr. Brady went back to painting his house. And Millie marched up and down, blowing her super duper bamboozle horn. But the cat stayed up in the tree, and the dog stayed in the doghouse. Oh my, why do you think the cat and dog stayed away? Why did the cat stay up in the tree and the dog stay in the doghouse? I love that Millie was so inventive. Maybe you could think of some ways this week to use some objects that your family may be throwing out, okay? Last week we talked about being resourceful and using resources that you have. Maybe you could look around your house and make your own invention. Now, I'd like to look at your worksheet for today. It's going to be page 124. Boys and girls, this is going to be for a grade, so I want your best effort on it, okay? Let's see here. Let's look at the directions. The directions state, write the correct name on the answer line. Okay, so you've got a box here with the names of some of the characters in the story. Let's think of some of those characters. We had Millie, we had Miss Glennon, we had Mom and Dad, Mr. Brady, and there was also the dog, the beagle, okay? So you're going to take the time to read each of these sentences. You're going to write the name that matches what this sentence is saying, okay? Now, take your time, do your best work. I want your best handwriting. Okay, and on page 124B, the directions state, draw your own super duper instrument using one or more of the items shown below. Okay, let's see. You're going to use these items and think of your own invention. Okay, what could you use these things 4. All right, do your best work today, okay? Thank you.